Good day, this is Dan Barrett, UND 65 Action Committee Chair, doing a brief presentation on social justice and the 19 minutes on the 19th of August action. The Public Service Alliance of Canada has joined a long list of Canadian unions that have negotiated employer contributions to international solidarity and human rights funds. With employers contributing 1 cent per hour worked per member, the fund will help finance social justice development and crisis relief activities in Canada and abroad. PSAC social justice initiatives have yet to be adopted by the Treasury Board in negotiations. The Government of Canada's Workplace Charitable Contribution Campaign is supported by the government currently. However, there is no theme for this year's campaign. The GCWCC is a charitable giving opportunity developed exclusively for federal public servants and federal retirees. The annual campaign takes place in federal workplaces across the country during the fall campaign period of September to December. Through the initiative, public servants can support United Way, Health Partners, or any other registered Canadian charity of their choosing. United Way, a trusted community partner with a history of making wise investments, manages the campaign on behalf of the Treasury Board of Canada Secretariat. Please volunteer to help out this year's campaign. And so, for today's action, we are asking members to concentrate on registering for this year's Labor Day Parade, to support our efforts at the bargaining table and encourage all to vote to stop the cuts.
The big thing really at this point, the writ was dropped at the beginning of September at a cost to the taxpayers $125 million. Congratulations on that one. So we have a bunch of people now who can spend even more money than they've ever spent in any other previous election. Again, congratulations. And they've basically, because of the Fair Elections Act, all of our advertisements that we had sent up on the billboards and radio ads were all stopped because of the Fair Elections Act, because it's only fair that, third parties like ourselves not be able to actually communicate to the general public about things like cuts and other stuff lovely. So the main thing that we're looking for you to do for your 19 minutes on the 19th is register for the Labor Day Parade. So that's on the 7th of September. Yeah. And if you're not able to register, at least find one other person who can. So like if you're in Hamilton, there's a Labor Day Parade thing going on in Hamilton. But the big one, because we're a Toronto local, it's the Toronto Labor Day Parade, so you get your free t-shirt and stuff. You can go to GTAC for more information. There is an Everbright link to do an online registration, or you can use this lovely form here, which has some stuff down at the bottom, which talks about it. The actual 19th of August date that was initially put in for a deadline to register by, that was because there's a Greater Toronto Area Council meeting this evening, and at that meeting we're going to be getting a tally so we know how much food and stuff to get. But we can actually buy the food pretty much up until about the 5th of September, so we're going to actually extend this response date to the 5th of September. So take 19 minutes between now and the 5th of September to convince somebody to go to the Labor Day Parade, or to go yourself and sign up yourself. You can sign up multiple people. It's open to friends, family, and people who basically just support the union kind of thing. It's a good time. We're looking at while we're marching, we're going to be listening to some good music and a little bit of karaoke. We are working on basically what's the theme song for each of the locals. So there'll be a dedication to each of the locals in the Toronto area as we go along. And we've already got 3 dedications for CEIU locals, which are the bulk of the locals in the Toronto area. And we're hoping to get one for each of the locals as we do a shout out during the parade, and either do a karaoke or a hip song. So register for the Labor Day Parade, or recruit somebody else to go in your stead if you're not able to make it. Spread the word, and that's your assignment.